Hey. Welcome to my channel, Unbiased LLC. My name is Rachel, and if this is your first time here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you are part of the Purple Patch crew, welcome in, baby. Stirring you up early. And if you are part of the replay team, thank you. I appreciate you all for being here. So I want to apologize early because StreamYard and or YouTube is still not talking to each other on a cohesive level. So I will be lagging. I probably will black out. My voice will probably go in and out. Y'all just let me know in the chat and I'll try my best to do whatever it is I need to do to fix it. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me because it's going to be a rough ride. And I'm scared. For the first time in a long time, your girl is scared to sew this project bag. However, we're going to do it and we're going to get through it. Okay. So if you read the description of this video, I linked the video of the person who made this file, which is called Country Cow Designs. You can go and watch that video. I also linked a video of quilted. It's in the description of the video. Jules, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I forgot the name. But anyway, I came across her video first, and then she linked us or linked me to Country Cows. So I linked both of them. You can go and watch either one of them. Okay. And the download is free. This is not my pattern. This is not I'm just doing it. Okay. And I wanted to give credit where credit was due. And so that's what I did. So when you download the instructions, so first, this is the first page. She shows you what the bag is supposed to look like. And then the video is also linked underneath the picture of the project. And then on the second page, she gives you all of the dimensions that you're going to need to cut out for to make this bag. And then she also gives you a few tips on how to actually sew it. We will be using the 3/8 of an inch seam allowance for the whole bag. Okay. You will, if you choose to, need bias binding or tape, or you can make your own like I did here today. So I'm not even gonna tell y'all everything that I have that we need because it's all in the description of the video. Okay. And in the download. So I'm gonna speak to a couple of people. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hitting the like button and sharing this thing out, or subscribing to the channel. Dims Designs, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Let me go to the bottom and make sure y'all can hear me first, because I'm just talking. I'm assuming y'all can hear me because nobody sending red alerts. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the top. Dims Designs, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Retired Crafter 22, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Make It with Maryland, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Katrina's Creations Lab, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Sylvia Dickens, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Sylvia, did you get your gift? You probably sent me an email, girl, but I don't check that every day. Miss Sharon Davenport, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Blue Emerald Designs, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. I'm scrolling. DB, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Picture Me Crafting, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Miss April Jackson, if you're nasty, where you been, girl? Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Fifi, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Small Fry Designs, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Tanyu, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Kristen Sensei, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Tanyu, don't it sound better when I can say it in person? In the chat, I can just put it. And I guess you could tell that I'm saying it out loud just like that. Okay, Queen. Miss Anna Smith, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss RJ Funchies, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. The Best Uni, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Crafts by Q. I saw you in live today, Queen, but girl, your girl was taking a nap. I was taking a cooler nap. So I'm gonna go watch it. Okay, I did see it come up. I was like, baby, your girl is tired. I'm about to go take me a cooler nap. Nikki A, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Um, okay, I think I'm at the bottom. So welcome in, everybody. Let me show y'all what I did for mine. Okay, so I will kind of explain a little bit. So this is going to be my panel that you will see in the front. I think we're gonna see if I'm gonna put it in the front or if I'm gonna put it in the back. But this is, and y'all, one of my clients gave me this fabric and I forgot all about it. And it's so pretty because I love the gold leaves. If you can see the gold shimmer that's in this thing. I hope I didn't seal it the wrong way around, but I don't think so. No. So yeah, you can see the gold leaf outline, and I thought that was absolutely beautiful. So this is kind of like a vintage polyester / cotton fabric, and of course it's in purple because she know. Then y'all not gonna guess what I did. Who in the chat can guess what your girl did for the very first time? Well, yeah, it's the first time. I mean, I've done it. It's the first time. Yeah, I think it's my very first time. So y'all probably ain't gonna be able to guess. Yes, Kristen, yes. Y'all gonna guess or no? Or I should just keep moving on. I'm gonna tell you about the plastic. Okay, so the vinyl, clear vinyl that I purchased came from Joann's. However, Hobby Lobby, and I'm not sure about Michael's, but Hobby Lobby definitely sells this. And I was trying to show y'all the paper so that when you go to the store, if I could get it open, I think it goes this way. Yeah. So it's a transparent double pile clear vinyl covering. Okay. So just look for the brown paper. If you want yours to be a little bit thicker, they have a blue one. And I want to say a red or pinkish looking color. So just read the paper to see which one of those that you want to use. Okay. So this is the one that you use when you want to cover up your furniture and whatnot, but you can also use to sew. Okay. You can also use it to sew. So I did want to show you guys that. Hey, Ron, welcome in, Queen. Okay. So that's the furniture vinyl. Yes, it is. Hey, Sheila Brown, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Okay, nobody guess what I did. Hold on, let me stir y'all up because y'all not paying attention. I gotta stir y'all up because y'all not paying attention. So safe travels, run. Yes, safe travels. Could I use the clear shower curtain? Yes, Kristen. So, Kristen, you don't want to use the clear shower curtain that is like the one. You can use the one from Dollar Tree. However, you may want to use a longer stitch length when you use the one from Dollar Tree because it is so thin. And every time you pierce it with your needle on your sewing machine, it's going to perforate. It's going to perforate holes and it's going to make it tear. So I would be real careful with the one from Dollar Tree, but any other one that's a little bit thicker, clear, you could definitely use that. I couldn't think of anything appropriate to guess. Okay, Marilyn. Hey, family with Arthur Butler. Welcome in, King. I'm going to show you. This is what I did, y'all, and I'm excited because I'm telling you, this is my very first time. And after I show it to you, I want you guys to tell me why I did this. Okay? Y'all looking? Let me know y'all looking. Because, baby, I am so proud of me. Okay? I'm so proud of me. Look at this, y'all. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Becky, look at her quilting squares, triangles, and what have yous. Okay. Becky, don't come in here playing. Because, baby, Rachel over here doing the thing. Okay. And it matches with my thingamajiggy here. Okay. So, do y'all see them points? Baby, don't play with your girl. Don't play with your girl. Leave it outside, baby. Leave it outside. Don't play with your girl. Okay. And you can, depending on what you're doing, you can use it any way. But this is how my bag is because it's the 18 inches up and down and 16 and a half across. Baby, don't play with your girl. Play with somebody, but don't play with me. Okay, y'all. Okay. So it took me, and I'm not even gonna lie, it took me about 35 minutes to put that thing together after I cut it. But yes. So, and I'm gonna tell you, Miss Patricia, close it all the way, baby. How was school? Good. Okay. No, close the door all the way. I'm gonna tell you that. See it. Okay, Miss Patricia sent a thing in the Facebook group, a little short, like a sped up video, and I got that. I watched it several times and I figured out how to do it. Okay. Hey, craftable things, welcome in, Queen. Would that be the Katrina? Should it be the inside or the outside? I don't even know. I'm trying to decide. I was gonna put this one on the outside of the bag and put the one that's kind of solid on the inside of the bag. Oh, you got it. Okay, it was in the junk mail. Okay. Hey, So Pearl, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Miss Terry Hunt, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you guys for being here. So should I put this on the front? Like this should be the front or the other one should be the front? I don't know, but let's get started. I'm going to bring y'all to the table. And every time I come to the table, my camera go out. So y'all just be patient. Okay. Oh, and then, so this is my clear plastic. And I'm going to tell you, if your plastic was like folded like mine was, because, you know, it comes on a big old long roll. If it's folded, if you folded it, because I had mine folded like on a shelf, all you do is either take your your heat gun or a blow dryer and kind of smooth out the wrinkles as much as you can, because you know you can't iron this, okay? So, according to the video, y'all, and this is just in my memory, I like the one that you're currently holding up to be the outside. Okay, to be the outside. Okay, Katrina. Crafts by Q. You know I have a sewing class. If you do want to learn, I can teach you how to sew. You just need to get you a sewing machine, Queen. Okay, so did y'all say this on the, you know, to be faced out and this on the outside, right? Okay, so, oh, and let me tell you, I put fusible fleece because I'm going to quilt this real quick. I'm just going to make a few lines, and my thread is going to be like this goldish color of the leaf because I wanted to try to bring that color out. I've already, so let me see, this is my plastic. I've already pre-made my handles. I sewed one of them just for the sake of time, okay? I'm going to show you how to sew this one, and I'm going to show you how to fold over your fabric. So when you cut your fabric piece out, this is approximately 2.5 inches. Then you're going to iron this in half like this. And then you're going to open that crease up and fold one of your ends into the crease, fold your other end into the crease, iron it down, and then fold everything on top of each other. And this is how we're going to make the handles for the bag. So in the video, she said that she uses one handle, but in the video, she actually made 2 handles, which that's what I'm doing today. This is my zipper. This is my continuous zipper. And this is the color that I had on hand that kind of matches my fabric. So you need 2 zippers measuring the width of your project. but she didn't do the width until after she cut everything down and sewed everything together. So I'm gonna do mine exactly like that. And I purchased this zipper pull little mechanism thing from Crafting Cousins, Miss Linda. And so we are going to try our best to use this today to put our zipper tabs pulls on. Okay. Then this is my zipper binding. So I just cut the same fabric out, according to the measurements, 2.5 by 16, and you need 4 pieces. So you can colorize these the ways that you want. I also did, I think this is the zipper. Let me see. Oh, this is my bias. This is the bias binding. Wait a minute now. Where is my, I need zipper tabs. Okay, hold on. I think I got them. I just didn't bring them out. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, I don't know if I cut it out or not. I don't see it. So I'm just going to bring the fabric over just in case I need to cut it out. It may be in here and I just don't know it, but we'll find out in just a second. Okay, so hopefully we can do this. And these are my tabs for the zipper pull. Okay, yeah. Hopefully I have enough, y'all. I don't know. We're going to see. Hey, Sherry. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Bonded. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Passionately and Tree Darts. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Bonded Creations. Send me an email, Queen. The Crafty Puerto Rican. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Sean Go Savvy. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss D. Wilson, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Okay, Q, I got you. She says she need an in-person class. Okay, so let's get started. Y'all, I'm nervous. Okay, so the first thing you do want to do is quilt your fabric. So the way she did it was she put her quilting cotton in the middle, and then she just laid her fabrics on top of one another, pinned them down, and then just quilted it. Okay, so guess what? That's what we doing. And look, mine is not even. It's not even. It's not even at all. But let's see. That's because I don't know. It's like when I made the quilting square, I made them bigger than the fabric, which is okay. All right, it's okay. We just gonna, but the length is not enough. So my bag is going to be way shorter than what it's supposed to be. But I think we're gonna be all right. So let me pin this down in several places just so it'll stay still. Hey, Miss Lucille Boykins, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Kayana 1349, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. And if you are new to this live or my channel, let us know in the chat so we can give you a great big old welcome. If you're watching in the bushes, thank you. I appreciate you. Just don't forget to hit the like button. So y'all, I'm going to do a simple quilt. I just want to be able to mesh my pieces together. So I'm just going to do a simple quilting line. A lot of people had questions the last time I did the quilting part of it. So I'm going to try my best to explain that again. Okay. I really need to get my longer ruler, but I'm gonna work it out. Okay. So what you can do is you can go straight line quilting and then come back and do your horizontal lines. You can do diagonal lines and then come back and do the other side diagonal, which will create somewhat of a diamond shape. You can do free motion quilting where you can just draw circles and lines and whatever you want to do on your sewing machine. For the purpose of this video or this live, I'm just going to do some diagonal lines, and I'm probably going to space them out about 2 inches apart. That way it doesn't take long to stitch out. I use children's chalk. You can use whatever pen or device you have to measure and do your lines. So you just want to take your ruler and put it directly in the center of your diagonal, like this edge. So my ruler, I'm gonna turn it on the black. Maybe you can know, you can see it better on the white. Okay, is directly in the center. And then so what I want to do is just make sure as I'm drawing my line that it's going to meet at the other end of my diagonal at the bottom. Okay, and y'all, this is not even, I wonder if I should cut this off first. Yeah, let me do that. Let me cut this raggedy edge. Hold on, because I think if I don't, I'm gonna have some issues when I get ready to. Oh, and this is my first time doing this, so hey, first time. Okay, I think I'm just going to square this up, because baby, it is jacked up. Okay, but it's gonna be all right. Hey, cigar, yeah, big rooster, because you know I can't say that. Welcome in, Keith. Cigar aficionado. I think that's how he say it. Okay. Thank you, Sean. This is some vintage fabric from one of my hair clients. She is well into her 90s, honey. And when I told her that I was sewing and making stuff or whatever, she was like, I have some fabric. If you want it, you can have it. I'm like, girl, who turns down fabric? Not your girl. Okay, so I'm going to just clean this up, you guys. I didn't even notice this last night when I was putting this together, that it did not add up. And so at this point, I'm like, Shay, I just don't want to make a mockery out of the designer. Because you want things to go right and look well. You know what I mean? People put their hard-earned time into making these files. So just give me a moment. I'm going to just clean this up. As best as I can. Okay, so let me turn this over. Good. Sean, hey Fern, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey Miss Gail, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. You're not late, girl. You're right on time. Miss Lucille Boykins, did I speak to you, Queen? Welcome in. If I didn't, because I'm just going back up. If I miss saying hello to anybody in the chat, welcome in. Okay, so I'm just going to clean this up. And it's probably going to shift again when I quilt it, but at least I'll be starting with a fresh thingamajig, okay? So my main fabric was longer than, and I'm gonna stand up for this one because, oh Lord, see, this a new blade, but this thing is starting to wear out. And if Crafty Leo is in the bushes, I'm praying that my baby is feeling better today. All right, I think I got it. It's going to be the best that it's going to be. Okay, so now let's draw the lines. Let me show you how to draw. Hey, Tashiria, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Okay, is the view good for you guys? I hope so. So we're going to get started. Let's see. You're going to put your ruler right in the crease of that line, okay? And then you're just going to draw you a line. Draw you a line. And I can just wipe this chalk off after I finish my project. So you see that my ruler is not long enough to go down all the way to the bottom. So let me show you what I normally do. I will place my chalk like this and then slide as my, whatever my pen is, whatever I'm using to mark my fabric, I leave it in this position and I just slide my ruler up against whatever you're using. It could be a pen, it could be a pencil, it could be whatever, okay? As long as you don't move the fabric, like making it go this way and that way, you should be good. It should line back up, okay? And so I'm just going to, so now to make my 2-inch mark, I'm going to put my 2 inches, y'all see my 2-inch line, directly over the line that I just drew, matching it up through the ruler, okay? Match it up through the ruler and make another line. And when I get to the bottom and it's not enough, I'm gonna do the same exact thing. Leave my chalk there, slide my ruler down and bring it down. I'm just gonna keep doing this all the way across. So your line is your straight line, and then you just use the edge to make your line. I guess I hope I'm saying that right. This, the one that you drew previously, is your guide. And once you get the hang of this, you just keep going. You just, you know, you can just keep going. So then I'm going to flip it so that I can see it and draw my next line. And I'm only, but I know how to do it because I can line my thing back up, okay? Once you get lines on here, you can just use those lines to line it up. But I don't know what I was getting ready to say, but yeah. Oh, I was saying once you get the hang of this, it goes by smooth. And I'm only going to do one direction because of the time that I have in the video, in the live. But let me show you, if you wanted to do it the other way, you just do the same exact thing. And then, so I'm going to just do this part up here where you can see that it will be like a diamond shape. So you see how this makes X's? It makes it look like diamonds the more lines that you draw. You can do 3-inch lines, 1-inch lines, 1.5-inch lines. Like you can make your lines 3/4 of an inch. You can make your lines whatever you want. Okay. So let's go to the sewing machine and we're going to put this together. Let me, hey, that's this Creations. Welcome in, Queen. Hey, Ruji. Welcome in, Queen. Okay. Let me change this. Do anybody have any questions so far? Hey, Miss Ann Philbeck. Welcome in, Queen. You always stand up to cut? Yeah, normally on my cutting table, I'm standing up. So it's better because you can put more pressure. But when I'm over here trying to show stuff, I mostly be sitting down because I'm lazy. Hey, Creative Notions. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. If I missed anybody, welcome in. Say something. Maybe I'll see you again. Okay? So I appreciate you for being here. Retired Crafter 22, you are so welcome. And then on the sewing machine, I'm going to show you how to keep your line straight. Now, there are many people that sew and do this their way. This is just unbiased way. Okay. I don't know what's the right way, what's the wrong way. I am not like a quilting police or the trial and the jury or nothing. Okay. All I want to do is get my projects done. I don't really, necessarily worry about all the rules and regulations that, you know, other people have. So with this, I'm going to change my stitch to a 3mm stitch, because when you're, in my opinion, and I don't know, but in my opinion, when you're quilting, you don't want a lot of stitches. You just want the stitches to show up. So I think I'm gonna do 3.5. So I'm gonna change my stitch length to 3.5mm. The reason is because I'm using jean material in the back, and that's going to be thick. So I have jean material, I have a fusible stabilizer, I also have fleece adhesive, fleece iron-on stabilizer, and then my fabric. So right now I'm working with about 5 layers of fabric. Okay. Hey, Renee Meyer, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Miss Rosalind McAveen, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. So can y'all see my sewing machine and my foot, or do I need to bring? If I bring y'all in, I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see. Oh, that's perfect. I think that's perfect. So I have on my 1/4 inch foot. I'm just going to bring it to the camera because not everybody knows what that looks like. This is my 1/4 inch presser foot. Okay. This is the foot that I'm going to be using to quilt. This is not like a tutorial for quilting, y'all, but they do have people that never done it before. They don't even know what it is. Hey, Faye Norman, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. You don't see the foot? Q, can you see it now? Oh, maybe I don't know what the foot. This is the foot right here, Queen. This area right here is the presser foot. This is the presser foot right here. Let me make sure I didn't lose anybody. Okay. Renee, how you been, Renee? Ouch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, y'all see, this is the first line that I drew. 9 times out of 10, you always want to start in the middle of your project and work your way out, and then work your way out to the other side. Because what happens is, and I learned this from Auntie Ellen, Miss Panky, she says when you do it down the middle first, it helps to keep everything else in line. If you started quilting from either edge, what it will do is start pushing your fabric towards the other side, and then you'll be ended up with a lot of spillage, you know, over fabric. So try to start in the middle. And what I'm going to do is take my chalk line, and let me show you just one more again, this presser foot. So it is a 1/4 of an inch presser foot. Okay. So you see how it has the split in the middle? What you want to do is, so it's going to be sitting on my sewing machine like this. I am going to take the white line that I drew, and I want my white line to be in the middle of this foot of the opening. You see the opening? I want my white line to stay in the middle of this opening. So hopefully you understand that, what I just said, okay? You want to be able to see the white line or whatever line you drew in that open window. And you don't have to back stitch, but I'm just so used to doing it. So and so you just want to do this all the way in all the lines. And I'm kind of going fast, but not really, because the fabric is so thick. I could have used my my walking foot for this, but y'all know I'm hard-headed. So when you finish that one, you just bring it out and then go back to the next one. Go to the very next line. You can either go to the right or the left. It does not matter. Just start in the center. And as you're quilting or putting your lines with the needle and thread, hold on to your fabric here, but also with your right hand, smooth the fabric out so that it'll stay moving towards the edge. I learned that from Auntie Ellen. So, y'all, and my sewing machine moves because my table is starting to get a dent in it. So let me see if I can help it. So I'm just barely holding on to the fabric on my left. On my right, I'm just kind of like pushing it to the side. Smoothing it out is what they call it. And it just helps your fabric to stay in place while you sew, okay? And pin as much as you need. Don't worry about how many pins you're using. Pin as much as you need. And when I finish sewing this, I will show you my lines. If anybody is coming in and I have not spoke to you, welcome in. I think I see Fern. Welcome in, Queen. Hey, Miss Cheryl H. Where you been, girl? Welcome in, Queen. I hope everyone is doing well and having a beautiful day today. I'm going to tell y'all this time change got your girl in the chokehold. But you know, it'll take 14 days or so for us or our bodies to adjust to the new time. Oh, and y'all, don't forget that the Crawfish Kickback is May the 22nd through the 24th, 2026 in Jackson, Mississippi. The tickets are still available for sale if you got anybody is interested. You can email me about the tickets to the Crawfish Kickback. But I do have the information on my channel. We did a video about it. Okay, so y'all see, I came to the end and this has not been, I didn't have enough lines to quilt it. So I'm just gonna tack mine down at the edge because it's going to be in my seam allowance anyway. You don't have to do that, but I find if I do that, it just keeps everything in place, okay? So now I'm just gonna turn my my thing around and then start on my other line. So I just normally work from right to left, I guess. Let me see, from left to right, left to right. Y'all, this one kind of got off a little bit, but it's okay. And I'm not pushing my fabric, I'm just help guiding it. Oh, Fern, we do barbecue as well, Queen. The Juki, it depends on which Juki they have, Fern, that the machine automatically cuts the threads. So my brother, SC 1950, it cuts the threads. All I do is press the button. So the Jukis have a button, I think it's like a knee lift or something that cuts the threads for them. This is a manual machine, so it's very, very basic. Nothing on it is computerized. Uh-oh. How How is everybody doing today? Did I ask y'all that already? What is everybody doing today? Is anybody working on a project? Is anybody working on any projects? I thought that this little project would be something that people would be interested in that do sew or crochet, because you can actually use it for your crochet projects. You can use it for band. I mean, like, you can use this for anything. Just so you can have or keep everything organized and in one place. Or at least that's what she said in the video. Because, baby, y'all know your girl be all over the place with everything. Okay. Hey, Grun, what I eat. Welcome in, King. Hey, Danny's Craft. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for listening in the background, Queen. Hey, Miss Deborah Garrett. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Kristen. Oh, you're talking about, let me see if is this the guide? This thing like this? Is this the guide that you have? This might be for, that one might be for another machine that I own. Let me see. You at the airport, Fern? Okay. Have a safe, oh, it's been delayed. Oh, Fern, they said that the flights was being delayed a lot this right now. So I pray that you get on your flight and everything is everything. Kristen, just give me 1 second, because I'm gonna try to see if I can find the one for this machine. Hold on, because I want to say that is for another sewing machine. Okay, so Kristen, for this machine, I can use this one because it's like a universal thing, right? So what you do is, once this, if I was to take this off and attach this to my sewing machine like this, right? This, this is considered your, let me see, how can I show you this? If I put it onto my sewing machine, this is now my guide. Oh, can you see it, Kristen? Probably not. But this is the guide, okay? If I wanted 7/8 of an inch seam allowance, which is right here on my machine, once this is hooked up to my machine, I slide this pin. You slide it over to the 7-inch mark, and it does not move. So now this helps you to keep your fabric straight in a line. I wish that I could hook it up, Kristen, but then I would have to unscrew all of this to get it back, to get it on. But that's what you do. You just slide this pin. Mine is so old, but you slide it to the seam allowance that you want. You can go all the way down to the 3/8 of an inch on your sewing machine. And so this edge, you see how it's raised right here? It's raised right here. It's not flat, it's not skinny, it's raised. You push your fabric up against this, and it keeps your fabric straight. It will not move, because this thing, even the other one that I showed you, I don't know what I did with it now, Christy. Oh, that one didn't have the lip. That's why I got the other one. But it won't move. You use this as your guide, like those magnetic guides that I showed you guys a long time ago. But that's how you use this. Okay, let's finish up. Kristen, hopefully that answered your question. I know I didn't show you how to use it, but hopefully it helped a little bit. Okay. I don't even know what that thing is called, to be honest, but Oh yeah, Fern. Be careful, girl. Oh, Kristen, I can hear you, girl. I can hear you in your voice. Okay. So let me finish. We almost done. I have 2 lines left. Kristen, I also have one that has the screw on the back of it. When I get done with most of this, I'll try to look for it and show it to you. It comes with, well, with this machine, it came with an orange screw. And you just hook it onto your machine. I mean, to your to the arm of your machine, and use it for a straight line, to sew in a straight line. They make all kind of things to help you sew in a straight line, so you shouldn't have a problem. All right, so can y'all see? I'm gonna show you with the chalk. It's probably hard to see because my thread is directly onto the chalk lines, but let me show you the back. So this is what my quilting looks like. And that's all I'm going to do for the sake of this video. Okay. So now I'm just going to come back to the table, or bring the table back big. Okay. And the carry, Chrissy, that's Chrissy, hands by Chrissy. Is that Chrissy? Did you change your name, Queen? Okay. So I'm just going to square this up again, y'all. Y'all see that even with the quilting line, some of my jean material protruded out. That's fine. I'm just going to keep edging it up till I get it straight. And I also be having a lot of questions about how to measure your fabric straight. If y'all see all these lines on, let me see something. They have a lot of lines on these rulers. Okay, let me see. My rulers are old, so they, hey, you may be able to understand it or you don't. But the ruler have a lot of lines up and down, horizontal and vertical. You need to know what these lines in between mean. Why are they solid and these are dotted and then these are long solid? You need to learn. I don't even know if you can see that, but you need to learn that and understand it. Okay, you need to understand the ruler. However, you have horizontal and vertical lines. So when I place my horizontal line on the horizontal end of my fabric, I'm lining it up. And then I'm going to slide this over to where I need it to be. And then I'm also, if you can see up here, hold on. And I'm also going to horizontally line the top of this up. You see how it's not all the way to the top, this line, but I'm going to move it up to that line so that I know that it's straight, and it's straight down here. And then I can cut all of this off. Okay. So I'm going to stand up again because I need a little pressure. The key to using the ruler and the rotary cutter is to not move your ruler while you're cutting, because then your cut will be off. Okay, so we straight. So this is what the front, this is one side, and this is the other side. Okay, so now the next thing she did was, let me see if I can remember. I'm gonna cut these, cut this off. Okay, so I think my next thing, y'all, is to, let me think, because I don't remember. Would my next thing be to do my zipper? Hold on, let me, Oh, let me read the paper because it's probably on the paper. Oh yeah. So I'm doing the this part first. All right. So what she wants us to do, y'all listen closely. Let me measure my stuff first. Let me see where I'm ending up at. Because baby, I done cut a lot of this stuff out. Let's see. Now I have 18 inches and I'm at 15 and 3/4 right now, right? It's probably gonna get a little smaller as I go along, okay? So she says cut your plastic to the same dimensions as your quilted fabric. So let me do my best to line these up. Y'all, I don't know what all this, it's like all the fuzz is on the plastic. She used the vinyl by Annie or something like that with paper on it. And I'm going to buy me some because it's hard to see clear plastic through clear plastic, okay? But I'm going to do my best, y'all, to line this up the best way that I can. And it's probably hard for you to see it. So what I'm doing is at least having one of my edges to match. And then that way I can just cut everything else off. If it lines up, because I don't know. And you want this to be smooth before you cut it. So kind of like no wrinkles. All right, so I got it as best as I can, both layers together. Oh, close the blade. I did. Look, it's just hard to tell, but I closed the blade. All right, so I'm just going to put this on top of here and try to, I know this is probably, y'all, not the best way. See, I don't have enough on this side. I mean, it's gonna barely get the edge, but that's fine. We just gonna work it the best way we got. Okay, don't stress over the small stuff because it's not that important. It's not that serious. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn this, and I'm working on my small table, y'all, but we're gonna work it out. And I'm just gonna cut off any unnecessary vinyl, because the next step is very important to reduce the bulk in your bag. Okay, so you will be doing a lot of cutting to get this to stay straight and even. And you see my cutting mat is not long enough, but if you turn it vertical, you can get the whole length. Oh, see, that's what I don't like. When you accidentally pull the whole thing and shift it. Y'all, I kept doing that when I was cutting it last night. Now I gotta reline this up, because you don't want to pin the vinyl. You can clip the vinyl. It's still going to leave some indentions in your vinyl. Y'all, this is probably gonna be crooked. But who's going to know? I mean, nobody gonna know. They don't know unless I tell them. But I normally tell y'all, so y'all gonna know. Y'all, I'm trying not to cut off too much. because I want my bag to be big. So I can put enough stuff in there, enough junk in there. Okay, y'all, I think I got it. Oh, I need to do this one more side. Has anybody seen Blue Lotus Vibes? I haven't seen her in a while. Hey, Connie, welcome in, Queen. Fern says she what you never knew, Fern? I missed something in the chat, Queen. Y'all, and I do have some big mats, but not for this table. Okay, I think I got it to the best that I can get. So now I'm going to lift the panel up. I'll put it right here. Well, let me fold it and just put it right here. Because what you want to do for one side of your zipper, okay, let me think about this. She said, take one, okay, and I'm just turning it, but this is my top. I'm just turning it to be long enough on my cutting mat, and I'm going to use this to line it up. See how it's crooked, y'all, but it's gonna be okay. I'm using this, and she said take off 1.5 inches off the top of one. So I'm just going to line this up, and I'm using this cutting mat because of the plastic. It's hard to see, okay? And I'm trying to line it up in this window pane as well. So if you can see my cutting mat, which is this, all the dots in the middle is your halfway mark. So you would have to learn your cutting mat and your ruler in order to use both of them at the same time. Any solid lines you see on any of your rulers, they mean whole. That's whole numbers, right? This mat is showing dots for any halfway point. So I'm lining my dots up with my ruler to get it 1.5. The solid line is 1, and then the dots is my halfway mark. And I'm just going to cut. Okay, so this one was 1.5. Let me go ahead on and attach my zipper tabs while I'm at this point, okay? Because I'm trying my best to remember everything I need. Okay, so this must be for the zipper, and this, oh, both of these are zipper. Okay, these are zippers. All right, so what you do is you have your fabric, you fold them wrong sides together, you make a crease at the ironing board, and so now you have a half of a piece of fabric, okay? And you're going to take the side with the opening. So this whole side opens up, and you're going to line it up with the top portion of your clear piece, your plastic. So let me get some clips. I'm gonna just take it off of here for now. Hey, Love and Live Show. Welcome in, Queen. Oh, about the ruler, Fern? Okay, I got you. Y'all give me a second. You want to use clips throughout this project, because if you poke any holes in this clear vinyl, you will not be able to get the hose out. Y'all, I've been waiting on an Amazon package since February the 9th. They keep pushing my delivery date back. Oh, but then Derica made me realize that I hadn't paid for it. You know how they divide the package. They divide the package, send you half of this and half of that or whatever, whatever. And she made me realize that I hadn't paid for the second part of it. And I'm like, what? Child, when you don't know, you don't know. When I order something, take all my money at one time, please and thank you. Don't be dipping and dabbing and coming back. That's why when I go out to eat or something like that, I rarely ever leave a tip on my card. I always have cash for the tip. Okay, so this is the 1.5 inch piece, and I'm gonna do the same exact thing. So straight across here, the open part of this, I'm just gonna lay it flat up against the edge, and I'm going to clip it. The next one that I'm going to cut will be a 3 inch from the top. And that's why I linked the video, because I don't want nobody to get confused from me. You probably gonna have to go watch the video so you can see. So this, and I'm gonna sew straight across when I get to the sewing machine. So I'm gonna put this one to the side. Now I'm going to get the second piece. And y'all, this is all going based off of my memory of the video, okay? So, all right. So now this is my top. I am going to, so this ruler is 3 1/4 inch of a ruler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this straight on my mat, and then I'm going to what am I doing? 3. Okay, so I'm gonna line this up with the 1/4 of an inch on the edge, and then this will be my 3 on this side. Sometimes you have to go backwards on the ruler. You see how I'm cutting this backwards? Sometimes you have to do that unless you walk around to the other side and cut it. Okay, so now I have my 3-inch piece and the other bottom edge. So now I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to do the same exact thing. Y'all, I think these are the pieces that I was looking for. We're going to find out in a minute. Remember in the beginning I said, I don't know if I have everything cut. Okay. So I'm just going to clip this all the way down. What did I use all the clips? Hey, Jennifer Ricci, welcome in, Queen. Okay, Miss Lenora, Queen Lenora. And that's one of the things that I'm waiting on is some more clips. Am I the only person? I mean, I know some of the clips, they get lost or broken, but I had 2 sets of these clips, and I can barely find any. I'm like, where did all the clips go? I saw a place on Etsy that was selling these clips, like 1,000 of them. I'm like, Lord, do I need 1,000 clips? Yeah, apparently we do. We need 1,000 clips at one time. I said, these clips are like socks. You always find one. It's like, what happened to the other sock? Come on now. I put them in the washing machine at the same time. That's the weirdest thing ever. I never understood the sock thing. I really just don't. Especially when your kids are little and the socks are little. So I did start putting them in like a netting. Cause baby, who got time to be looking for the matching to the sock? No. I don't know if the washing machine ate it or the dryer. But somebody took the sock, honey. It did not make it to the drawer. The other sock made it to the trash can. All right, y'all. So now we're going to sew. We're going to sew our zipper tabs or put pieces to the vinyl of both of my vinyl pieces. Okay. Just make sure you keep the 3-inch one with where you took off the 3-inch and the 1.5-inch where you took off the 1.5-inch. So what I'm gonna do is take mine to the sewing machine separately. That way I don't get them confused. Okay. Give me a second. Do I have any questions so far? The clips are hiding with the sock. Hey, Miss Juanita Campbell, welcome in, Queen. I know, girl. It's crazy. All right. So I'm at the sewing machine. Okay. So you can use a Teflon foot to sew with this vinyl. You can use tissue paper, like the gift wrap tissue paper. So you would put the paper on the bottom of the machine and then put your clear plastic on top and then sew. And once you finish sewing, you will peel the tissue paper from the back. What the tissue paper does is help glide this vinyl onto the sewing machine, because if not, it's going to be sticky. But what I'm going to do is put a piece of tape on the bottom of my foot, because I prefer to sew with the 1/4-inch foot. It gives really nice top stitching and all of that. Okay. So I'm just going to take this painter's tape. Hold on, let me make sure I get my thread out the way. You don't want your thread to get caught. So I'm just going to take this and put it underneath the foot. And pull this up. I could have took it off the machine. It probably would have been better. And then what I normally do is just take my nippers or my paper scissors, if I can find them really quick. Oh, they was in the drawer where they supposed to be. And I just take the scissors and slit the middle. These scissors ain't cutting worth of nothing. Slit the middle, and then I'm going to take my little thingamajig here and try to fold this over. Let me take it off, because that's what I normally do anyway. Take it off of the machine. And I just want to fold this over. You can use Scotch tape. I think it's the transparent Scotch tape for this. So I just made me a makeshift Teflon foot. Let me show you. So that's all I did. And you see how I took the middle out? This is what it's going to look like on the front. And all you have to do is when you take the tape off, I normally just get some alcohol and rub it on there, and any residue, which it really doesn't have a residue because it's painter's tape. It really doesn't leave a residue because it's painter's tape. Okay, so now I'm going to sew this down, and I'm going to use you want your binding to be down on top of the bed. I'm sewing this at, I think she said, let me look. Hold on. Y'all, what time is it? We got to get out of here. 3/8 of an inch. Okay. All right, y'all ready? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, y'all still here, I guess. All right, let's go. And I'm doing 3mm stitch. Do y'all see how my thing is just sliding onto the fabric? So don't worry if you don't have a Teflon foot. My daddy always told me there's more than one way to skin a cat. You just got to find out what's going to work for you. So let me show y'all what that looks like through the plastic. And then this is the other side. And then you're going to fold this down. And I'm going to finger press mine because you can't iron this, or you can get this little roller and kind of press this out to make it flat. And then I'm going to cut off any extra fabric. Now, she didn't top stitch hers because I think you end up going back over it at some point, but I think I'm going to remember. I don't remember. So I'm just going to cut off those little bits, and then we're going to do the next one. All right, so I want to keep this I'm gonna put this one to my right so I know that that's the 3-inch. Okay, so you want to face your fabric down. 3/8 inch seam allowance. And keep sewing. So is there anybody that's going to try to make this bag? I saw Dimp say that she would, but is anybody else going to try to make this bag? You don't have to worry about it being neat and whatnot. You just want functionality, right? Of course, we want it to be cute and stuff, but until you get the hang of doing it, then I suggest just getting the project done. Okay. You welcome, So Pearl. Miss Sandra, you gonna make this bad, Queen? Because I know Miss Sandra be doing the things. Hey, Shamika, welcome in, Queen. Appreciate you for being here. Okay, so this is for my 3-inch piece. What I'm gonna do is just roll out these seams. Y'all, this fabric is so cute. It's just a thin antique fabric, but this was what they used to make, I think, with the flowy dresses. So y'all, what I'm gonna do is just put these two pieces together so I don't get them confused, and sit this to the side. And then I'm going to do the next one. So this is the one with the 1.5-inch piece. Some kind of way my little thing shifted, so I'm just trying to adjust. All right, so I got that one done. Nobody wants to make this bag. Oh Lord, y'all giving me the blues. Y'all giving me the blues. Nobody gonna try to make this bag. Or y'all have to see what it look like first. Y'all gotta see what it look like first to say if y'all gonna make it or not. I'm gonna do another one, but I'm gonna do it with a heavier weight cotton fabric. But I wanted to use this fabric because, not to say I wouldn't use this fabric for anything else, but it's kind of like it's just been sitting there. So I was like, well, let me use that. And if it mess up, I don't feel too bad because it wasn't, one of my favorite fabrics. So now I'm doing the big piece. Okay, we done with this part. Rudy says she gonna try. Okay, Queen. You're not gonna try, you gonna do it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna roll this seam out again. I mean, not again, but roll out the seam. Okay, let me put this with this. So now we're going to go back to the table and we're going to attach our zipper to the zipper tabs. Y'all ready for that part? Let me know. Y'all ready to see how to put the zippers on? Okay, and then, okay, let me put this one over here. Let's move this over here. Okay, Miss Sandra, I can't wait to see it, Queen. Are you a part of my Facebook group? You can post the picture of your bag in the Facebook group. They had a lot of people make those bags, and well, not those, but the bandana ones, and they came out absolutely beautiful. But the tulip, I've only seen one or two people that actually made the tulip bag. Hey, Miss Evelyn, welcome in, Queen. All right, so this is my 1.5 inch piece. I'm just gonna flip it so that both of these are in the same orientation. Okay, so now the top of my vinyl that doesn't have anything on it is at the top. This is the very top. And then both of my sewn pieces are down at the bottom or in the middle. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, like that. The way you see it, okay? The way you see it. So this is my zipper. I safety pin this together so I wouldn't lose these little tabs, honey. Okay, so this is my zipper, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to use this thing that I bought from Linda Crafting Cousins. So when I tried it the other day, I had the zipper thing upside down, according to Shamika or somebody. I don't know. Somebody told me that it was upside down. And I still feel like okay, so it goes like this. We're going to see if I'm doing this right. Okay. And then you open up your zipper like this. And start putting it in. I told Miss Linda I'm going to need a class on how to use this thing. Okay, hold on. I still may have it on wrong. Do I have it on wrong? Okay, then you hold this and start sliding this. Oh, you slide the zipper up. Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Oh my word, I thought I was going to be able to work this out. Hold on, let me try to do it like this. I'm going to have to figure out how to use this thing. And y'all, don't say nothing if it get on there crooked. As long as it slide. Okay. I was able to do it without the thingy. All right, so now I'm going to bring it back to the middle. Yeah, okay. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to have to figure that thing out. I for some reason, I cannot figure it out. Hey, Living and Cooking. Welcome in, Queen. Miss So Pearl, you can buy ready-made zippers. Are you saying that the continuous zippers are your problem, or just zippers in general? Because I'm going to show you how I do mine, and maybe it will help you. I am not telling anybody that this is the way that you're supposed to be doing anything, right? I just show you how I do it and what works for me. or what's been working for me. Now, most people use double-sided tape for their zippers. Y'all, don't talk about my glue stick. Hold on. I'm trying to wipe it off because I got blue jean fabric stuck to the glue stick. Anyway, it's a glue stick, so it sticks to everything, okay? Stuff get on it. All right, so see all that blue jean stuff on there, it looks crud. But anywho, so I want my zipper to pull from left to right. So I'm gonna make sure that my zipper pull is going facing in that direction, okay? Oh, wait, do we put the tab? Wait, I got to put the tabs on first. Hold on, y'all. I'm missing a step. Hold on. I'm going to cinch these ends so they won't fray. Oh, and then I need to put the zipper. Hold on. The zipper tabs. Hey, Pescatarian Garden. Welcome in, Queen. Okay, so this is my zipper tabs. Okay, so what I'm going to do is turn my zipper tab right side. Yeah, this is closed. Right, I'm sorry, pretty side to pretty side, facing down. I'm sorry, I'm jumping back and forth, but I forgot we got to do this first. So pretty side to pretty side, and then on this edge, I'm going to do the same thing, pretty side to pretty side. And then I'm just going to clip it. And we just going to take it to the sewing machine and sew straight across on both ends. I should try to do the other one. Yeah, let me try to do the other one. Same seam allowance, 3/8 of an inch. And this is a nylon zipper. You can sew over it, but you still want to be careful. Hey, Donzel, welcome in, King. Okay. Y'all, I'm going to try to do the other one while I'm over here. Let me... I should have faced this the other way so it could go glide. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, so now I got... Oh, y'all can't even see me. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to change y'all to big. So I just sewed a straight line across the zipper tab, and now I'm just going to pull this out, and then I'm just going to top stitch it. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Mine is going to be thick because I have blue jeans. Okay. All right. So hopefully I didn't confuse anybody by doing this and not the other thing. But I'm going to go ahead on and put the other zipper tab on, pull. And I'm going to do the same thing with these zipper pulls. I mean the tabs. That way that part will be done for the next zipper and I don't have to worry about it. So y'all, I'm just going to do it manually because I don't really understand how to use the little thing yet. Y'all don't forget about the block party is March the 28th. There are several content creators that will be in the block party. And all it is we're making quilt blocks. It is a event that is put on by Making with Marilyn and Craftable Things. So you may have seen the oh y'all. Okay. Okay, wait. Let me see something. I forgot to cut my zipper down like she said. I'm going to cut this one down a little bit. Okay. I can't remember all the steps at the same time, but she did say cut the zipper down an inch so that your zipper tabs will be able to be seen. So I'm going to just cut this one down a little bit. It's not an inch, but that's why I want y'all to go watch the video, because I'm not doing it in the correct, like all the steps, step by step that she did it. But I will get it done. It's just not in her steps. And oh, I was saying about the block party. If you go to my thumbnail, you will see all of the participants, and you can go to their channels now and press the like button and also press the notification bell to notify you when that person goes live. And then you'll be all set for the block party. We hope to see y'all there. I think it's March the 28th, right? I think it is. Somebody remind me, tell me, is it the March the 28th is the date for the block party? I would have to go look at my thumbnail too, because I don't remember. I think it is March the 28th though. If anybody knows, just make sure that everybody know in the chat, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Oh, don't you do it. Don't you dare drop. Y'all, I'm just doing the zipper tabs, okay? I know it's boring. It's boring. And we almost getting there. As soon as we can put these zippers on and get the binding on, the bag will be done. Okay, you're starting to act up now. So yes, March the 28th, y'all. Y'all see it in the chat. Okay, thank you, Dimps. Thank you, Marilyn. Yes, March the 28th, y'all. and it's free. You don't have to sign up or do anything for the thing. Okay, so now let's go back to the table with the zippers. Now we ready to do our zippers for real, y'all. So the way that I do my zipper is I use Elmer's glue, the washable Elmer's glue, the purple one, not the clear or the white. But I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do it. But I don't know. You may be able to, because I'm not a professional at none of this. Okay. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me put this thing down. So, like I was saying, some people use double-sided tape to do their zippers. And I have before as well, but double-sided fabric tape is a little expensive, right? It's kind of expensive. And once it's gone, it's gone. You got to get some more. So I just prefer to use the glue when I can. Not all fabrics will let you use the glue or work well with the glue. Okay, so I'm gonna take my piece and kind of get it in the middle where I'll at least be able to see some jean over here and some over there, because I did not cut it. I forgot to cut it. Okay, let me get a pen. And then I'm just gonna pin the other side too. Now, I don't normally do the pinning right here. This is not, I'm just holding it because I forgot to cut what she said to cut. So and my zipper is in the wrong way. My zipper is in upside down. Hold on. Y'all give me grace. I'm trying to remember in my head the steps from the video, okay? So I'm gonna just do that. So I'm just going to take my glue stick and run it across the bottom of my zipper. Sometimes it do get on my zipper teeth and it still be okay, but try not to get it on the zipper teeth. But mine is wearing down, so it's a little fragile. All right, so I just put the glue, the children's Elmer's glue, and then I'm going to take my fabric and just start lining it up. And the glue is going to help keep my fabric in place as I place my fabric on the zipper. This does not, well, I ain't gonna say that it don't, but so far I have not had any gumming of my needle, because I know that's the first thing somebody gonna say. Is it gonna gum up your needle? I have not experienced that. So I'm gonna say no, but I don't know your sewing machine and how you sew and all that jazz, right? I'm trying to line this up the best that I can. So you don't want it close to the teeth, but you want it close to the teeth. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my top piece. I am going to put a little glue down. Uh-oh. See how I get it on the teeth, but it don't do nothing. Then I'm just going to line. Hey, Miss Lena, welcome in, Queen. Now I'm just going to line this up, but I'm lining it up with the edge of this. You see where this fabric stops or starts? The best that I can, line it up. And y'all remember, this piece is uneven from the start. Like I didn't get the whole 1.5 inch or something. But I think it's going to be okay. And then you just kind of press this down. And I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and sew straight down and close this in. Okay? So I'm going to just put it to the side or on the sewing machine, and I'm going to do the next one. That way both of them will be ready, and we can just sew them together. Do I have any questions in the chat so far? I mean, it's real simple. It's just these types of things take time. Welcome in, Miss Rosetta Cobb. How you doing, Queen? So I want my zipper to pull from the left to the right again. So I turned it around. Okay. And then I'm going to center it. As best as I can. And I'm going to pin it on the side. At least the one side. And then I'm going to put the glue. Do anybody else use the glue to put your glue for your zippers, or y'all, everybody use double-sided tape? Let me know in the comment. Glue versus double-sided tape. Which one do you prefer? I pray Jesse is okay. I haven't seen him in the chat today. I'm doing well, Miss Rosetta. Thanks for asking, Queen. Fern, is this helping you? Oh, yeah, because you can listen. You're in the airport. Is this helping you? Because you can put your zippers on like this. You don't have to always flip them upside down and do all that other jazz, especially when you're doing projects like this. So I'm just preparing both of the zippers so when I get to the sewing machine, I can just go ahead on and sew this down. Okay, RJ Punches, you use glue if you out, but double-sided tape at home. Okay. So you used to using double-sided tape, but we'll try the glue. Okay, so Pearl, you just wing it with no glue. Okay, the fancy retired crafter. Okay, Lena. Okay. Kristen say I've used the glue. All right. So we have both of them set. We going to the sewing machine, y'all. Let me bring it up closer. All right. And so I'm still have on my 1/4-inch foot. Now you can change to the zipper foot if you like, but I'm gonna keep this on, okay? And we gonna see if it's gonna glide because I'm on top of the thing now. So my stitch length is at a 3. And then I'm just going to turn my project and do the other way. She did her separate, but I'm just doing mine all together. She did one piece at a time on the video. And I say this all the time, y'all, that people can show you videos, you know, but you still, at the end of the day, need to develop your own way of figuring things out. So I'm doing what she did. I'm just not doing it in the steps that she did it. Fabufix. What's that, Connie? Fabufix. I never heard of that. Yes, RJ, glue is cheaper. I get like, what is it, 6 of those glues for like $3 to $4. Oh, what happened, y'all? This moved. Okay, let's see what happened. It moved ever so slightly. I mean, ever so slightly, but we're gonna see what it's gonna do once we get it back. Y'all, I'm not liking the movement of this, so I think I'm about to top stitch this. I don't like the movement of it. Maybe because the fabric is so thin, I probably should have put a interfacing on this. So let's see. I'm gonna see, because I don't want to pierce the plastic by over stitching it, but let me see if I can get a clean top stitch on this. not necessarily going over the same piece of plastic that I stitched already. I'm trying to stitch the other side or part of it down. And that's not the fault of the pattern. That's because of my fabric. Okay? Has nothing to do with the pattern. Fabuflex. I'm going to have to go figure that out. You wing it, Miss Evelyn? Absolutely so, Pearl. It's like their patterns are wonderful, right? People's patterns are wonderful. But something will just click in me and be like, oh, I could do this and shoot, be done, you know? And that's just what I do. I follow the pattern as much as I can, and then at some point you just like, okay, I want to get this done. What can I do now to make this go a little faster? Fast is not always good, though. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Fast is not always good. Okay, so that's I just had to top stitch it, y'all, because look, that's so much better. So much better. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other one. We getting there, y'all. We getting there. I tell y'all, sewing is not fast. It is not fast. So now I'm gonna start on this side. Work my way down, and then that way I don't have to put all the bulk of the fabric over here. All right, let's go. Connie, where do you get the Fabufix from? Is that something you have to order online? I've never heard of that. Connie, if you still here, Queen. Girl, if you don't get this zipper. Y'all, I can't even remember if I was supposed to go to this edge or not, but it is by Beacon. Oh, on vinyl. Oh, so, but where do you get it from? Is it only online, Connie, or can you pick that up at a store? I don't think I've ever seen, and maybe I've seen it and just didn't know that's what it was or what it was for. Y'all reading the chat because that's where all the information is. Not me per se. The chat be knowing more than me, honey. And if y'all, if you don't know how to write it down or take a screenshot of some of the stuff that people that they suggest in the chat, look it up for yourself and see if it's something that you can use while you sew. I'm just gonna go ahead on and top stitch this side as well. How we doing on time, y'all? Dimps, Maryland, somebody, Dorica. Okay. Oh, and if the baby's booty, normally she's at church at this hour or whatever, but if she happens to come back on this live, y'all, and y'all see her in the chat, y'all congratulate Eve on hitting 60K subscribers on YouTube. Oh, and Marilyn, y'all know she hit 40K subscribers and climbing. Okay, y'all. And let me tell y'all one thing that I know. If you cannot freely congratulate people on their wins, God is not, baby, your turn will never come. I'm telling you. You have to be happy for the people who you are surrounded by. Happy for them because your time is coming. All right, so I'm just clipping those. Y'all, this is looking so cute. Do y'all see it? It's looking so cute. Okay. It's looking so cute. This is looking so cute. We almost done. This is the one that shifted a little bit, y'all. So I'm going to just try to, and hopefully, I can line it up, but it looks like I'm going to have to cut it. Okay, let's go back. Now we're going to the table one more again. Okay, hold on. Y'all, I might have to end up. Hey, Miss Kim's Bling Bar. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Board Apparel. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. So, Miss Anita, no, I don't think there's a specific, a specific needle per se for the vinyl, but I am using a 8012 Microtex needle. I am using an 8012 Microtex needle. $30 minutes. Okay. Thank you, Kristen. Okay. Oh, she said Walmart. Okay, Connie. All right. Walmart anything. All right, y'all. I may have to end up, y'all gonna be mad. I may have to end up putting this on the community tab. But anyway, let's go. So this is the 1.5 inch thingamajig. The part that I cut 1.5 inch. Connie, I keep saying that in my head because I'm not in a position to write it down. So I want to try to remember fabric fix so I can look it up. Okay, so this, I made this little heart. Let me see if I can dig my my label out of here real quick, like. $30 minutes. Okay, y'all, we got to zoom through. Oh, is Marilyn still here? Oh, yes, Marilyn. Did you see your girl had her thumbnail up a day early, honey? I keep hearing you in my voice, child. It's like, girl, you need to get that thumbnail up. I'm like, oh, Mama Marilyn is talking to you, girl, so you better listen. Did I say Mama Marilyn? Yeah, because Tim is my dad. He's my internet dad. Insider. Oh, I'm like, wait, what happened? Y'all, I did not cut through the inner layer of the interface. This sucks. What's going on? Okay, now. I'm like, what happened here? Who's your daddy, Tim? Who's your daddy, Tim? Okay, so I got my label, and that's what I was doing. I was trying to get it to show through. All right. So since this one is over here, I'm gonna just put it over there. All right. So thank you, Miss Kim. Hey, Janet Brooks. Welcome in, Queen. All right, y'all. So this is okay. So if I use this side, this is what the front will look like. So y'all tell me, do y'all like this as the front or this as the front? Let me know. The purple side or the blue jean side. Let's hurry up and make a decision so we can get this done. This as the front or the blue jean looking part as the front. So 2 blue jean, 3 blue jean, 1 purple. I'm gonna give it a second and we gonna go with it. Blue jean, purple, blue jean, purple, blue jean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 and 4. All right, we're going with the blue jean in the front. Okay, so thank y'all. Let's do it. Like Tom Locke say, let's do it. Y'all remember that song? Let's do it. I forgot all the words to it, but okay, we going. So she said that once you put all of this together, your vinyl will be longer than your bag at this point, and it's okay. That is perfectly fine. All you want to do is make sure that your vinyl and your edges line up. It's looking so good, y'all. It's so good. So I'm going to clip and clip the top. It's not that much. Um, it's a little off over here, but that's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna smooth this down. Hold on. Oh, I didn't pin this. Okay. Smooth this down. And then flip this and cut off the remainder of this plastic. It's a lot too. I may be able to use that for something else. Uh, in in the video, she said that she didn't tell us to take the plastic off first because just in case you wanted to add more zippers and whatnot to your bag. Okay, so while this is over here, I'm just going to plant my I'm gonna plant my tag over here somewhere, child. It's just gonna be in a random spot because I ain't putting back together. And it ain't gonna be pretty, but it's gonna be stitched down. Uh-oh, I pierced the thingy-majig. Y'all, I'm not really sure how long this project will actually take you to do because some people have never worked with vinyl before. So it's a different, it's not like regular fabric. But if I can say if I was a beginner sewer at all and I tried this project, allow yourself at least 3 hours because just the cutting of the plastic alone will wear you out, honey, because it keeps on moving. Oh, I never did show y'all over there. Okay, so we're going to line up the second piece. Y'all see my label down here? Baby, I put that shit on everything. Okay, all right. So now I'm going to line this up with the top because my bag may get lost in, at the airport. You know what I'm saying? They need to know where to go to get it or who to call. Who you gonna call? Unbiased. Who you gonna call? Unbiased. Okay, let's see. I just made that up, y'all. I mean, but that's like calling the Ghostbuster people. Y'all make sure this is even. Now this is probably going to be the hardest part, but it's to keep all of these layers together and even. And all we're going to do is top stitch all the way around. So you want to make sure all your layers have been accounted for, okay? And I'm not going to tell you that working with this vinyl is easy, because it's not. But can you do it? Absolutely you can. All right. I'm going to put a few more clips. So, hey, Nikki. Welcome in, Queen. I'm going to put a few more clips just so everything kind of stays put. Oh, I guess y'all didn't like my song. Boy, I tell you. Do y'all agree this is looking so good? Once I do this, all I have to do is the binding. So if I don't get the binding done, or do y'all need to see the binding? Let's see. Oh, y'all, I got 10 minutes. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm not going to make it. So this, you just stitch all the way around just so you can keep everything together. All right, let's go to, hey, Yo-Yo Designs. Welcome in, Queen. Let's go over here. You need to see the binding, Miss Anita? Okay, yes. Okay. Yeah, you got to baby that vinyl. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top because I want my tops to be even. So I'm going to start at the top on one side. And all I'm doing is basting all of these layers together. Okay, so it's not going to slide easily because of the plastic, but you just work with what you got. And I'm going to do a 3.5 millimeter stitch. Okay, and when I get to, let me unzip this. Okay, when I get to the zippers and whatnot, I'm just gonna go a little slow because it's a little bumpy. All right, let's go. You might have to give your fabric a little nudge, and then it should start moving on. All right, so hey, Jennifer Hancock, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Kenneth Wilkerson, welcome in, King. Do y'all see what I'm doing? I'm just helping it along with this wooden stick. We just basting it in place so when we put the binding, which I probably could have done all of this at one time, but she basted it in, so I'm basting it in. I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea, because it seems like my thing is pushing the fabric. Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna just do this other side. I said, find a project you can do within 2 hours. Or is it an hour and a half? I don't know. I can just tell you now, sewing is not fast. It's just not a fast thing. And this is bunching up. All right, got that. So now we're going to do the binding. I'm not gonna, she did all the way around, closing everything in. I'm just gonna start doing the binding so I can at least get that done, or show you how I'm doing it. I feel like with the sides together, it should hold up. And if not, it's okay. All right. So let me do my other handle. All right. So this is the handle. And remember, I told y'all I was going to show y'all how to sew this one. All you're doing is going from this top, and I'm on a 3mm stitch length for this, and then you turn it and then go down the side. Then I turn it and come back up the other side. Uh-oh. Gotta have your press put down. Okay, so we got both of our handles done because I did the other one last night. Thinking about this project, y'all, I think I should have sewn more things prior to today, but it's gonna be all right. Okay, so my y'all can't see. We about to put the handles on. I could have did it over there, but I just want to show you. So we're about to do the handles, and you come in. Let me see if I can use my mats. If I can use this cutting mat. So this is one right here. Can y'all see this is number 1? So I'm going to come into the number 4 or 4 inches. I'm going to put my, I'm going to put this clipped. And then this is 1, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to come in on the 4. My thing may be a little too short. Let's do 4.5 on both sides. 4.5 on both sides. For me, I don't know. I think maybe I cut my handles a little too short. All right, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna base this one in, and then I'm gonna come back and do the other one because it's kind of bulky. It's gonna be a lot because I have jean material. I don't know how I'm gonna get that other one on, y'all, but we gonna get it. It's gonna be thick, thick. Maybe I should only use one handle. What do y'all think? Let me see what it looks like when I hold it up. Because I feel like it's a big bag where you need two handles for sturdiness. But let's see. And yes, you put your handles on before your bias binding, okay? Let's see if this... Oh, y'all couldn't see the sewing machine. Girl, y'all better start saying something. They're like, how we gonna say something? How you gonna hear us? Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me bring it to the front. Two handles, RJ? Okay. Hold on. So once I fold this back and top stitch it again, RJ, it's kind of holding though, Queen. But I may need to do just two just because, but I don't know. I hope, let's see if it's going to if I'm gonna be able to get my needle and all this under here. We're gonna see. Hold on, let me get y'all back to the sewing machine. We almost done, y'all. Oh, but it's empty. Okay, I got you. So you thinking when I put some weight on it, it's going to be heavier. I mean, it's going to droop down. Okay, got you. So I'm just going to match this up with the ones that's down here already. Put a little clip. Make sure that it's not turned and all that. And then do the same thing over here. And pray that I can get this to sew without any issues. Because I got this 1/4 of a foot on here and tape. Normally I would have my standard foot. But let's go for it. I mean, show us what you're working with. Oh, wow. I'm a little nervous now. Did I need my hop jumper thingy for this? And I know for a fact this can go through here. I know for a fact it can. Maybe because I got this foot on. Oh, did I break my needle? What's wrong? Y'all don't worry. Don't get scared, okay? Don't get scared. I always do a lot. I be doing the most. But why? I think my needle is bent. Yep, something is not. Okay, it's not turning. It's too bulky. I can't believe it. Y'all, I sold more things than this. And it goes through. Let me see this other side if it's going to do the same thing. Y'all know I sew with a lot of denim. Y'all probably like, girl, what are you doing? And it's on 3mm stitch. It sounds like something is getting caught up. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. I see what's going on. The bottom one is getting stuck in the feet, dog. This one. So I'm going to just pin it. Clip it for now. And when I put the bias binding, it should be okay. If not, I'll just have to hand sew this part or something. Maybe I should have had the ends open to reduce some of the bulk. But anyway, that's the handles. All right, let's do the let's start the bias binding so we can get out of here. Y'all still with me or what? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I made my bias binding from the fabric. I sewed them and then connected them in the diagonal shape. So it looks like one continuous piece of fabric. Y'all can see the back where the diagonal comes together. But on the front, it kind of looks like it's just one continuous piece of fabric, okay? Any rate, I don't think I have enough. Let me see. It says 75, and I think I did 80. Oh, I think I'm good. All right, so now what I'm going to do is and I am not a mitered cornered queen, okay? Or none of that. Put this bias tape on as simple as you can. Y'all, I should have wiped. All that fuzz is in there now. This vinyl attracts everything. It's like a magnet. Okay, anyway. All right, so I'm going to take just how we did the zipper tab. take the end. Let me take this other end. Okay, take the end and fold it onto itself. Okay, so this is the end that's open. Y'all see that? This is the end that's open. Wrong sides together, fold it in half, and I'm gonna start somewhere like around right here. Well, maybe like in the middle. And I'm just going to clip this all the way to this other end, to this end. Just make sure that it's at both of the pieces are on the edge. And that you have all your layers in here. Y'all, I would not do this again with blue jeans, even though I love blue jeans. It's too thick. Okay. Lesson learned. And so you're going to sew this straight down, but not in the corner, because you want to be able to turn. Wait, let me see. You want to be able to, if I sew this straight, I want to be able to fold this. Nope, I don't want to fold it that way. I want to fold it. Oh, is it out? Yeah, okay, so I'm going to stop there, fold this out, and match this corner, and then fold this back. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to put, let's put a clip right here on this edge, because that's all I need, right? So I'm going to sew this to this clip, and then we're going to come back. I guess you could do it all at once. I'm not sure. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me put the thing. Is that fabric sheer? Kind of like, yes, Kristen. Yes, definitely sheer. You can see straight through it. That's why I said it's an antique fabric, because that's how their fabrics used to be back in the day. Mind you, my client is 90. I think Miss Clarissa is 94, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I know where to stop. I'm just gonna start my stitching right here. And I want to do it okay, so you're going to just go back stitch once or twice, and then continue to sew. We just doing this part right here. Come on. She done twisted on me, y'all. So hopefully she don't look too bad when I finish. And don't sew the edge. Now I'm a back stitch. Oh, the thread came out a long time ago. That's what all that noise was. Okay, give me a second, y'all. God, doggy. That's probably why she wasn't sewing. Hold on, let me. She must have been came and loose when I was trying to put her over that hump, and I never even realized it. If y'all give me about, I'm gonna say 20 minutes, I should be done. if I don't have any more hiccups. Now I can't seem to get the thread inside the needle. Hold on. Oh. What's serious, Miss Kim? Derica, what day is our thing? Is it the 21st of March? I believe so. So y'all, I gotta start over. I'm gonna sew this back down. Okay. And I'm trying to use 3/8 of an inch with this. It just seemed like the vinyl keeps moving on me. Is it sewing? No, it's not sewing. What is it? Okay, let me start from let me do something else. I don't know. I hear it making some kind of noise, but I'm going to change this needle because it's probably bent. Let me check it. Because I was trying to sew over that bulk. Oh, yeah, the needle is bent. Y'all want to see my needle is bent. See, it's not even straight on my hand. It's bent. So I got to put that in my little sharps container thingy. And all I have, okay, I got the 9014 Microtex needle next to me. So that's what I'm going to use for the remainder. I was using the 8012, but I have this next to me and my other needles is over there and I don't feel like getting up to get it. So this is what we're going to use. I don't even see my needle fell on the floor, y'all. They don't want us to finish. They don't want us to finish. So y'all see I had to do this, start all over because the needle was bent. So I promise if you're not hard-headed like me, you probably won't even have this problem because I'm trying to use jean material and it's just thick. Baby, I need y'all to be praying that the thread that we can sew this time. Let's see. I'm sure we will because the needle won't be bent. Oh, and I forgot, y'all send up some prayers for Angel B. She says she's doing better and she had a little surgery, y'all, but y'all still pray for her, okay? Baby, it's not that I forget about people, it's just I be seeing so much, and I can't remember everything, but as it's come to my mind, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna shout it out loud, okay? All right, here we go. Let's go. Do y'all see thread? Okay, girl, let's go. Now, the only thing that I'm not going to be happy with is you're probably going to see punch holes because I started this 3 times before I figured out that the needle was bent. Okay, so I ain't going to be liking that too much, but it's nothing I can do about it, okay? Yep, you're going to see a few little additional punch holes. All right, so y'all want me to stay here and show y'all what I think so. Let's see. And how I'm gonna turn this corner. So, and y'all, I'm gonna do 1 or 2 of these and we gonna go. All right. So can y'all see this, or do I need to go to the table? Let me know, because I'll do whatever I need to do so you can see. It might be my foot. Oh, probably so, Pearl. It's probably all of it. Because what Miss Evelyn say? March 22nd. Wait. Yeah, okay. March 22nd, Derica. All right. So y'all be on the lookout for This to That Creations to put out a thumbnail for March the 22nd on her channel. Okay. You can see. All right. So I sewed, and look, y'all can see this is still up, this flap. I left a flap. So when I come to this edge, I'll be able to tuck this under. But I just sewed straight, and I left this open about this much from the edge. I left that available, right? So I'm going to take my bias tape, and then I'm going to fold it back at the angle. So this is how I was kind of taught to do this, right? You fold it at the angle into the angle. Do y'all see that? Fold it at the angle into the angle. Fold it at an angle and into this angle. Hold this part down, and then you fold it back onto the straight line, and clip it. And then I'm just going to line this up all the way down to the end. Making sure you have both front and back. Now, am I a mitered corner expert? No. Is my corner going to come out perfect? I don't know. I don't do this every day. So, yeah, I'm only doing what I remember that I was taught. Okay? So, it may work today and it may not. I don't know. But nonetheless, we're going to do that. Hey, Jerry Adams, welcome in. So with that, I am going to start at the top, but I'm still going to leave that same amount open when I start. Okay, so you starting about a half of an inch or so from the top, from the center. And so what I was told is when you come to the edge, hold on. Come to the edge. You kind of like start veering off of the sewing machine. Now, I don't know if that's right or wrong, but that's just what I was told. Okay, so you see how I was going straight? I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it. I was going straight, and then I veered off into my diagonal. I don't know if you can you tell from the back? No. But you see how I didn't go straight? I didn't come straight down. I veered off at the bottom. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. And then they say you take this once you finish. Okay, I'm going to have to cut. Or did I still do it wrong? Oh, my other part. The part I was holding right here got stuck under there. Let's see. I may be able to cut that off. And still bring this around. I was not supposed. So what happened is, y'all know I left that piece right here. I folded it back. I ended up catching it with this stitch. So I need to figure out how to get that out of there. This fabric is so thin. I don't want to tear it up. Oh my goodness, girl. You not be paying attention. Don't be paying attention. And y'all see, I'm just trying to take one stitch at a time so I can get to the edge. Because just a piece of it got caught, not the whole thing. Okay, so I think if I could cut this little yes, and then you're gonna fold this towards the back. I think I got it. It's not going to be a perfect corner, but nope, I need to get one more stitch maybe. Guess what I'm going to do? Try to make it perfect on the next one. We just going to leave that there, because if I keep playing with that, I'm going to tear the fabric. All right, let's renege ourselves over here, y'all. Okay, so come to the diagonal. This and this is not lining up. Okay, come to the diagonal and then flip it back. Y'all, who in here do these corners? Am I doing this right? Because I may not even be doing it right. Where is Miss Patricia? I be needing Miss Patricia. Do y'all see them bags and stuff, Miss Patricia? Y'all got to be in them Facebook groups, baby. I'm telling you. Miss Patricia is doing the bags. Quilted bags. Connie be doing the bags. Y'all got to be in the Facebook group so y'all can see. Everybody don't post on YouTube, so if you in the Facebook groups, we don't post a lot in my Facebook group, but I do post some stuff. People post their projects. I just love seeing it, period. Okay, I'm gonna leave this in for now. I want to try to get over this, over all this bulk. Let's see if we're gonna be able to do it. Putting on this bias is a lot of work, honey. Especially when you don't know what you're doing. Then I gotta sew it again because I gotta get it on here, and then I have to sew it on the other side. So okay, let's see if y'all seeing it. I am doing corners right now and having the same problem. Oh, Ruji, I'm sorry, Queen. And I can't be of help to you because mine is definitely not working out. Oh, I just broke another needle. Oh, no, I didn't. It sure sounded like I broke another needle. Child, y'all heard that? Don't worry, I'm gonna have to hand sew this part or something. I just want to get this bias on for right now. It ain't gonna be even. Hey, it won't be even. So I'm just gonna jump over
For a while still?
Yeah. I'm going to jump over this big hump. I'll come back to it at some point. Guess I need my hoop jumper that I rarely use.
On the cooking something?
Yeah. Me.
What you making?
Some baked chicken. Baked chicken. Okay, y'all. So, wait. What did I do here? Okay. So, I'm supposed to start veering off. Uh-oh. Let's see if I did it right this time. Nobody said I was or wasn't, so I don't know. That one was right. It's just I need to cut this little end out of here. Okay. I'm going to have to try to cut some of the bulk out of this thingamajig. But then, see, once you wrap this around to the back side, then you're just going to sew this down. Y'all, I'm about to get off of here because let me tell you something. Sitting and sewing for 2 to 3 hours wears you out, okay? So you got to get up and move around. I'm probably going to end up cutting some of this out so that my bias binding can flap over a little bit more. But I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like from the front to the back once you get it all sewn down. So I only did the bottom and one side, but you'll get a gist of what it should look like. And I'm going to hold this up. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with that, with that bulk. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get some of that out of there. Yeah, I may take them handles out and put something else because it don't even seem like I'm gonna be able to go over all of that. Okay. So y'all, without the clips, that's what it's gonna kind of just imagine it without the clips. Okay. Let me come to the front. Let me come to the. Oh, one of my cameras went out. Okay. Hold on. Hey, the crafted mind. Welcome in, Queen. Okay, RJ. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Okay, so y'all just imagine that it was all binded. All the way binded. Okay, but this bag is so super cute. It's gonna be cute. I gotta bind this side and then towards the bottom, right? But just imagine that it was done. So that's the front. And this will be the back. And you'll be able to put your projects in here. So like your patterns and stuff can go in the back with the smaller. I would assume, and then on the front you can put your fabrics and rulers and whatnot in here that you're gonna need for whatever project you're working on. If this was not so thick, the blue jean handles would be perfect. Like I love that. I just got to figure out how to sew them to where they will stay and last and not be so bulky on, for the sewing machine. But I love it. So I'm gonna finish it, y'all, but I'm just not gonna finish it online. I'm just showing you that this. So I did do the bias. If once I sew it again, it's gonna come to the back and cover up these stitches that you saw from me sewing it down like a basting stitch. So your bias tape or binding will cover those stitches if you sewed it within the same seam allowance. Okay. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Let me stir y'all up one time for the 4,500 people that stayed with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I pray that you all have a blessed rest of your work week. I pray that you come back for more. Don't forget that this to this creations. I will be live on her channel March the 22nd. I think we said 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all don't quote me. Just find the thumbnail, okay? Just find the thumbnail. That's this creation. She won't be on Saturday night as she normally is on her live unless she goes live decorating, okay? But we will be on her channel on Sunday. And then March the 28th, we are doing the block party. Please follow us for that. Y'all, if whoever have their thumbnails up, you can go and like their videos right now and press the notification bell so you won't miss it. Also, the Crawfish Kickback is May the 22nd through the 24th in Jackson, Mississippi. I am selling the patches and I'm waiting on the shirts. They coming. So I will be selling t-shirts for the Crawfish Kickback. They are on the way. The print is on the way. Okay, so and the You So Nosy print is coming along. I just gotta finish it. And I don't know what else I'm supposed to be telling y'all, but I love you. Y'all have a good day. Keep God first and everything else will keep on moving. All right. See y'all later.